Korg Volca kick. Now, I've been playing around with this beautiful Volca, and what can I say? Let's get my little timer started to keep me on clock here so I don't run over my time. All right, here's a problem that I'm having, and the only workaround I've come up with is to go into step mode. But there's no metronome. Now, please, people, if I'm speaking out of turn, if I am speaking ignorantly, if I am not speaking the truth, please let me know. I know y'all gonna fire up on them chats in the comments. This goes out to you well into the future as to when you may view this. But the problem I'm currently having today, no metronome. Korg. I mean, I don't understand what the concept or whatever was. I guess you just figure people will, step. I mean, it seems to be pretty much set for step mode recording. Without a metronome, it's kind of like, and I'm also thinking, well, they're probably thinking most people are going to take this and hook it up with other gear and so on and so forth, where you will have a metronome. However, by itself, without a metronome, it's, you're kind of stuck to finding a groove on the step mode. So, I mean, it's, the workaround is, as far as I'm concerned, is just simply, going into step mode and doing that. And once you get the initial, beat going, then you can kind of play and then always go into step mode and remove steps that you don't want, so on and so forth. And the problem, like anything else, I mean, like all gear, this should be your philosophy. I mean, you just gotta let that handicap, if you will, direct your creativity, if you will. See, so there's no metronome, so it automatically forced me to go into another mode of creating. Bottom line is, I got to make something that I like. That's dope. That's tight. Something that I'm like, yeah, That's always the end game. So, however you get there, you need to get there. So, this is a problem that I'm having, and by this being the type of device that it is, I don't think it's nothing that can be done. You can't, update it to make it have one. It doesn't have one. It just doesn't have one, which is unfortunate because, again, by itself, I really would like to have had the opportunity of being able to have a metronome. And you know what that sound is, people. So, we're going to go ahead and go past the shot clock a little bit here. To wrap it up, my final thoughts is metronome. I wish this had a metronome. I don't see it on here anywhere. I mean, when you look at the steps, let's go ahead and take the camera and take a look at the steps. You got roll, you got your octave 1 up, sustain, you got your motion sequence on and off. You can clear it. Then you got your clearing of active steps, accent, slide, reverse, bend, and all. Up here, you got your function, your memory, right, active step, bend, reverse, slide, accent, touch effects, so on and so forth, but nowhere on here is there a metronome. So, when you go to make a beat, when you're starting something off and you got a clear patch, I just posted a video with this beat. So, and another thing this doesn't have is, okay, I'll talk about that later. I don't want to go too far. Let's just keep on metronome. No metronome, so I'll do that in another video. Metronome, I wish it had it. It doesn't have it. So, it is what it is. Personally, I just wish, I was able to take a look at the metronome, and not just take a look at it, but have it sonically so I can aid in my creation. So with that being said, it is what it is. Korg Volca kick is still a beast, hands down. It's a must-have Volca. One little, snafu that I'm seeing so far, as I'm really getting into this thing, no metronome. That's one. That's one problem. No metronome. So we'll go ahead and cut this right here. Fade to black.